Okay, I think it's about time I did a full room tour video. I am going to go over absolutely everything in this room, shelf by shelf, uh, and show you just all the little nooks and crannies that you don't see very often. It's probably going to have to be a many part video, but we'll see. So let's get into it. And it actually starts before you even enter the room. Standing next to the door, we've got a big cardboard Homer there and a Bart down there wearing a couple of. So he's got a hat, he's got a beanie, and that bag. Greeting you as you get in, of course, we've got this Kangen Kodos welcome mat, which I just love, and this typo Homer in the Hedges one, which I just recently got, which is just awesome. It fits in that space there perfectly. The first thing I guess your eye is drawn to when you enter the room is this big Homer here. He is about 5 feet tall, and he does actually sing and dance sometimes. He doesn't seem to work anymore, which is a shame. So he's also wearing a bunch of merchandise. He's kind of the perfect model for a lot of things. So we've got a Lard Lad cap on him there, which showrunner Matt Selman actually sent me. We have a squishy handbag on him there, which was from Typo a few years ago. You might notice he's actually missing an arm. That's my fault. I snapped him off while I was moving him into the room. I've been trying to put it back on, but I haven't been able to. And he's got a Simpson's apron on down there as well. And the other section that you'll always notice walking into the room is this central piece here. So that's a giant Duff beer cooler there. You can't open that, and it's huge. I've never actually used it, but it's the perfect stand for all of this stuff in the middle. And those things on there are actually magnets, because of course it's magnetic. So I put a bunch of character magnets on there just to spruce it up a bit. And on top of that are some of my favorite items in the whole room, because I want them to be visible as soon as you walk in. There are these big Kid Robot plush Kangen Kodoses. Over here we have a giant Maggie. It's made of like latex. It's from Germany in the late 90s. So it's a bit tattered and broken, but it is still very cool. Underneath her, there is a giant Kid Robot Lard Lad figure, which I bought off Denise from Simpsonology. Underneath Kangen Kodos there is this Island of Dr. Hibbert McFarlane playset. Still in the box. I just love this thing. I was tempted to open it a while ago. I think I'm just going to leave it in the box because it looks so cool. In front of that is the Ralph Wiggum picture frame from EB Games or Zing's Valentine's Day line earlier this year. These figures in the front there are Burger King toys from the movie in the US. Got a couple of collector coins in the packets there. And these little ones I got at Universal Studios. They're those like penny press things. Jeez, this video, all of these videos are going to be so long. Around the side here, we have these chibi Homer and Bart figures, which I also bought in LA. Soap dish and a little juggling ball. And here is a little bit of Australian pride. It's the national flag. So these are meant to go on your car rearview mirror or something, I think. Down the side here, you don't see this area much. There's a few tins. Around the front here, underneath, this is my Universal Studios plush collection there. So we've got Itchy and Scratchy, Lisa and Maggie. There's a big Blinky under there. Mr. Teeny and Snowball 2 over there. And there's a few tins sort of scattered under there. Around this side of the cooler, there's a big Bart mask. There's another set of magnets and a key ring and a pile of tins and games and stuff. Behind Bart there is another Zing photo frame, some more tins, another flag. Around the back here is kind of a haphazard pile of the Funko Pop pins. I didn't really have anywhere to put those. So then if you come around the back here, there's a couple of other little things hidden back here that no one ever sees. That's another photo frame and a card. And down the bottom here are these Treehouse of Horror Kid Robot pins. I've got this pin board. I was going to put a lot more pins on it, but I haven't yet. And so it kind of just sits up the back here, hidden away in this little nook. Anyway, that's probably enough for part 1 of the tour. Keep an eye out for the others. I'm going to go over everything else with the same level of depth.